Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm gonna be doing another full face of drugstore makeup. Most of this, excuse me, you can get at Walmart. Um, if you can't, I will let you know, obviously. Um, but I gotta download the Walmart app. What am I doing? I have my other phone. Um, anyways, I forgot I had my other phone that. Alright, so first we're going into the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Full Wear Concealer of the shade Ivory. Which I'm kind of glad that, you know. And I don't even know where my fiance put my box. I'm gonna look for it with him tonight since we don't have to go anywhere today. So excited. I'm so excited I don't have to go anywhere because now I don't have to deal with my father-in-law. And my brows are pretty thin right now. I'm just kind of buffing it in. When I did my friend's makeup the other day, I found out that buffing it in is a lot easier. Sorry, I'm grabbing my words. A lot easier. So the L'Oreal concealer, you can get at Walmart. So that's good. And that's what I'm gonna start doing from now on. Like going through making sure you can get it or see where you can get it. So for this week, it's gonna be Walmart. Making sure you can get it at Walmart. And I'm putting the brush in between my fingers to get underneath that brow. You can see what I'm doing now. And then I'm just going down. And now I'm going to switch and go down more. See, buffing it in is a lot easier. And this sponge is damp, so it's like, so it looks a lot bigger. Alright. So now we're gonna set it. And I'm taking my Real Techniques powder puff to set it. So first seeing if we can get this at Walmart. It's not even popping up. There we go. You cannot get this at Walmart. So this powder you cannot get at Walmart, which sucks. I'm gonna use the set side. Ouch. Maybe. Damn. So I'm not gonna close that yet. I'm gonna use my powder puff to dip into that. Which is why, this is why, because I got some fallout underneath my eyes. This is why I wanted my makeup wipes, because my setting brush is in my wedding makeup kit. So, today we're going to be using a powder puff for all the setting. So, going to, and I know you can get these beauty wipes that I have, these makeup wipes I have at Walmart, because Equate is a Walmart brand. So I'm cleaning up all the powder underneath my eyes, plus the concealer. Any concealer I have underneath my eyes, because this is not the concealer I'm using underneath my eyes today. If it was, I wouldn't be that worried about it, but it's not. So now we're going into eyeshadow, which I'm checking. You can get these bite-sized palettes at Walmart, so, which is a good thing. I was gonna put it on my bottom lashes just to get used to that, but I'm gonna do that after concealer and powder, and then finish up the eye look. Yeah, so I don't have to round anything out. Alright, so we're gonna first take our fluffy crease brush, and here comes my camo. And we're going into the Bite Size palette, and I Love You a Latte. Going into that first shade, which is that cream shade. Sorry, my nose really itches. And we're just going to do what we normally do, put this all over the eye, so all over the crease. and lid, which we'll use a different brush for the lid. Going into this fluffy brush here. Oops. Which I finally got done cleaning my brushes yesterday. So I'm so happy. And now it looks white and kind of transparent, so it's all blended together. On this one side. This side we still gotta do. So we're doing the same thing we did on the other side. We're not gonna put the white underneath. We're just gonna put the other colors. Is the white underneath? Well, I guess we could. So I'm using the brightening powder today for the under eyes. And applying it with the powder puff, see if that helps. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I keep having a dream about my wedding day. It's weird. So now that we got that taken care of, we're going into the e.l.f. Perfect 10, which I'm making sure we can still get that. And it's kind of warm up here. And it looks like you cannot. Yep. Looks like you can't get the Perfect 10 palette there anymore. I'll be right back. I gotta turn on this fan. Alrighty. So, I also still gotta find that box. So if I use any makeup products up today, they're going on my stand so I can find my box. Alright. So no on Perfect 10. Alrighty. So I brought my computer closer so you can hear me better because where the fan's on. So we're going to take this fluffy crease brush that we're going to be using the whole time. We're going to mix the first and the fourth shade. Actually, no, the second and the fourth. So actually this shade and that shade. And this is going all the way up to the brow bone. Like that. That looks pretty already. Um, but yeah, back to my dream. Like, I always have a dream lately about my wedding day. So, yeah, I don't know why. It's super weird. Okay. Alright. So now we're going back into the perfect 10. Or no, we're not. We're going to go back into the bite size first. We're going to use that second shade with the same brush. And this is going to be more focused in the crease and a little bit higher. And then we're going to have one that's going to be focused higher. So anything that I put on the back of my hand for my friend, I'm doing today. Because like I said, doing my friend's makeup has taught me a lot. So it makes more sense. So, alright, so now we're going back into the perfect 10. We're going to go into the 5th shade. I don't know if this is close to that shade in the bite size or not, but we'll see. Nope, not at all. Close. Whatever's left on my brush, I'm going to go on the other side and then bald it up. No, it's the 3rd shade that's close. So I'm gonna just do the 2 browns underneath. Alright, so now we're gonna do eyeliner really quick. So I'm using my Eco Tools Detail Liner and the gel liner from Amazon. So you cannot get this at Walmart. It's at Amazon, on Amazon. So I'm gonna warm it up. I'm gonna kind of go like that. Yes, I did my friend's eyeliner after completing the shadow look. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm doing it my way. Like I said, I'm doing it my way. On me. On other people, I'll do it differently. Just because my techniques might not work on everybody. This product is so hard to work with. The Maybelline. And again, the Maybelline's brand new. But I remember it being hard to work with even when it was brand new. This one. So I know what gel eyeliner I'm getting for Tiffany next time I do Tiffany. Which is not this year. This year we're doing Minnie and Mickey and Minnie. Alright. So I'm not doing too bad with eyeliner anymore. Alright. So with the I might want to finish my eyeshadow look first. I didn't even get them. Okay. We're going to go into the 8th shade. I'm sorry I'm so quiet right now. I'm just trying to focus on makeup right now. And again, I'm wiping my face. Which I really cleaned my face the other night. And I'm still getting pimples and everything, so. Which is funny because my fiance is like, you don't really get pimples. Why are you getting pimples? They're so cute. Oh. Alright. Alright. So this next product, the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I'm pretty sure you can get like the bigger one, the $10 one at Walmart. Yeah, you can get the bigger one of this at Walmart still, but you cannot get this size anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on my finger and then I'm going to rub it in and rub it in on my face. Honestly, this one would have probably been a better one for my friend because of all the fine lines and stuff, but I used the one I thought would work better at the time. So like I said, I'm pretty much doing some of this stuff the way I did with her, just because it really works for her, so I'm probably going to be able to get it to work for me, honestly. And we're going to do a little bit of underpainting today. No, we're not. No, we're not. Scratch that. No, we're not. We're not doing underpainting today. Alright. So that feels really nice. It feels so much lighter on my skin too, so it's like, you know, it feels really nice and it feels lighter on my skin and all that, and I'm like, yay! Okay. Hold on, I gotta answer a text. I already know how this is gonna work too. I forgot my nose. He's gonna say okay, then he's gonna call him. Hey, if I give you this much money, will you come get me? And he's probably gonna say, well, no, because, you know, I told you that I'm not going up, which means I'm not going up now either. My fiance and his dad's pretty much, well, it's more my fiance. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the poreless with this. It makes it so much lighter on your skin. So, let that dry down pretty much. But anyways, my fiance is so done with his dad. Like, there's one night he goes, hey, if I pay you 20 bucks, will you come get me? But yeah, I'm like, really? He goes, if South Colin will take me, yeah. I'm sitting here thinking, alright, well, Seth and Colin's his brothers, by the way. Well, Seth said he would. And, now I'm going into the Neutrogena primer, by the way. And, I'm like, wow. And and Seth asked if he was, if he was, if I was going. He goes, no, because her and our dad don't get along. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's more I don't get along with him. Because of the shit he says. And he goes, oh, that's right, I forgot. No, it's called he was trying to get us to get along. Same thing Tyler does. My fiance Tyler does. And it pisses me off. Because, you know, I swear to God. I told Tyler, I'm like, I'm done. We're never gonna get along. And you guys are gonna have to like that. And I think I gotta damp my sponge again, so I'll be right back. I think I gotta damp my beauty sponge again. Okay, so you cannot physically. So when I say you cannot get this at Walmart anymore, you cannot physically go into Walmart. Well, at least my Walmart. I don't know if it's the same everywhere. And pick this up. My Walmart, you cannot physically. So I can't. When I say you cannot get this at Walmart, take it with a grain of salt. Because your Walmart could be different than mine. You know what I mean? So. Alright. Last primer. And we'll go into foundation. The L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion in Fair Glow. So I'm putting it on the back of my hand. And I'm taking my Real Techniques soft accent brush. Getting a little bit. I'm blending it onto my face. So this is going to be a simple priming job from now on, since I don't have the e.l.f. Power Grip. And I'm going to work on using up the Lumi Glotion, but I will also be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow. In the same way, I'll be putting it back on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna work on using up the Lumi Glotion too. Which the Lumi Glotion dries down really fast, from what I can see. And it could be because I'm using less. And this is the way I'll be putting it on later too, when I put it on as liquid highlighter on top. This is the way I'm gonna be doing it on the back of my hand. You know what I mean? Like, this is the way I'm doing it. So, okay. So I cannot put this brush away. My eye itches. So So I figured out the number. If you, I don't know if you guys watched last video because it just got finished uploading, I think. Um, but anyways, yesterday's video, I said after a certain number, I'm gonna reorganize my tackle box. So the number is 4. After using up 4 products, um, then I'm gonna rearrange my tackle box so everything has a place. So we're going into the Oma Beauty Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation and the e.l.f. Complexion Duo Brush. And we're going to start in the middle, in the center of the face, and go outwards. With this product. And I will be using a damp beauty sponge to blend it out. I love using this kind of brush because it's like stamping it in. So it's like really stamping it in. And I will be doing my neck too. I promise. I'm not going to forget that today. That was so bad. So I'm probably going to be using a product up today. But I'm going to do this part first. The face part first. That feels so good. So I'm doing this part of my face first. So I'm not even doing my nose yet. And then I'll do my neck to blend this all together. So I'm going to definitely have to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow every day now. Or every time I do a tutorial now. Maybe. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm also gonna do it towards my ears. Like, I'm not gonna cover my ears completely. Let's see what that means. Like, nothing's coming out. Oh. But then when you, like, put it back in and take it out, there's stuff on the thing. So, I don't know what's going on there. I'm not using the other side of the brush today. So, I'm gonna look in the bottle. And I forgot to tell you, if you can get all this at Walmart. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm not used to having to do this. Alright. Alright, so we got the L'Oreal Limique Lotion. The Limique Lotion you can get at Walmart still. And then the Alma Beauty. You can still get it at Walmart. You can get this at Walmart. Okay. So we're good now. I said I was going to again and see. I can see. I don't know the foundation. I can see a little bit of the bottle. It looks like there's still a lot in the bottle. So I don't know why the pump's not working. This part is not working. Sure, now it starts working. Alright. So, no, I did not use a product up. It has to be one product I'm using up today. Because if not, because I haven't used up a product in a while, then I'm gonna have to start doing my makeup every day, even if it's not on camera. So I'm blending this in, stamping it in more, and taking any excess foundation off my face. And then we'll get concealer. I'm also blending it into my hairline. This is like a lot lighter on my face. Feels a lot lighter on my face. Feels a lot lighter on my face. Yeah! I hate when that happens to my ring. Alright. And that was the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. I'm not worried about brushes. I'm just worried about the makeup you can get. Alright. So, under eye concealer today is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. Maybelline Instant. And the multi-use concealer. Yes, you can still get it. Keep doing that. So, I'm gonna take it. I'm not swiping it, I'm dabbing it. And I have the shade 110. just your eyes are so are one of the most sensitive areas on your face. So I'm like trying to make sure I'm not doing it to where it's gonna hurt. If you know what I mean. Alright, so I'm gonna start putting makeup away. Just because this is a lot to be out. That's not. Alright. All the makeup I've already used. Put away. So that needs to be put away. So now we're going into the Rimmel London Stay Matte Concealer. Which, I don't know if you can get this on Walmart. So we'll look. And when I say you can or cannot, take that with a grain of salt. Like I said. You cannot. And like I said, take it with a grain of salt. So if you live in Logan, Ohio, you can. I think people that live here will know that. So, right here. So it's literally around my cheeks. And I forgot to grab it like I did. So, there we go. And while I'm at it, I'm going to blend out this concealer here. And look, like that made it a lot lighter. Made it look better. So, again, it's still in between those two moles. So, the putting it on the back of your hand is optional. And I'm pretty much just going back and forth. And blending it. And then I'm gonna squeeze it and blend out that concealer underneath the eyes. So it's blended and, know what I mean. Alright. So now, I'm actually going to do the back of the hand thing on this one. And we're going to go forge the hairline. And my hairline's all weird. And then I'm gonna dip it again. To do the other side. The contour is done. like I said, no. Alright. Oh well. Kind of exploded a little bit. But it works. And it blended in better. So, like I said before, a damp beauty sponge is your best friend. It's your best friend. Alright. So now, I'm gonna go into blush, which I'm pretty sure this blush, yes, you can, because I've already tried repurchasing it for my wedding kit. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Blush one. Yes, you can still get it at Walmart. And I have the shade Rose You Slay. So I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna take the Real Techniques Expert Foundation brush to stipple it on. And again, we are going to be taking the damp beauty sponge and blending this out better. We're kind of doing a C on our face. So if you see it. But we're going to be doing a lot more than that. So I'm going to take my damp beauty sponge. Be blending that out better. And this is a shimmery blush. So you gotta watch. Need a little bit more. There. Alright. So we're gonna do a little bit more. To kind of connect it right here. And even a little bit more and go across the nose. Like that. Alright. So I didn't use that much blush on the back of my hand. I put one, like I squirted it a little bit. And look how much blush I got out of it. So, a little definitely goes a long way. And look how pretty it looks. Okay. So I'm gonna use the Real Techniques soft accent brush to put it on, but I'm gonna use the sponge to blend it out. And we're going back into the Looming Blush. Okay. So soft accent brush first to apply it. And we're stippling it on like that. And it is going to take some of the blush off, because that blush is still wet. It is going to take some of that blush off because it already has. But it works. And there we go. Now we're going to use the bottom part where we did like what we did with the foundation. Sorry, I could not talk. And we already know we can get that. And we're going to kind of take it down a little bit. Then we're going to flip it to the pointy side. And take that down. The reason I'm not putting it on my nose or up here is because I have blush there. Good reason, right? And this doesn't look too bad now, so these little tips and tricks that I learn and I do on other people, it does work on me, as you can tell. Alright. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more. And then we can set it. So this top part's gonna be for the under eyes. This bottom part, or no, this bottom part's the under eyes. This part is the pressing it on. Alright. As it's as dry as it's going to get. We're going. I completely forgot about my neck. So I'm gonna have to get a powder brush out really quick. Like I said, I completely forgot about my neck. So we're gonna use the baking powder today. Or no, we're gonna use the set powder for the neck, baking powder for the face. Do it that way. And we're gonna use this big powder brush to powder the neck. Mickey, I'm so glad that. No, I'm really glad. About some stuff. Alright. So it's not that much powder. So Now we're going into the bake powder. We're essentially using all three today. Now we're going into the bake powder. And the Real Techniques powder puff. And we're gonna start baking. And it might lift some stuff. It might. It looks like it's kind of lifting some makeup, which I'm okay with. Because that just tells me right there that when I had used the sponge to lift some of it up, it didn't lift all of it up. So it's like completely fine. And this is not even hiding anything. The reason I want to hide my makeup as much as I can is because people judge me about it. Like, oh no, you look like you belong in a funeral home or whatever. No, that shit's gonna stop, by the way. So next time someone comments about my makeup, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry that I didn't do it the way you like it. Okay? I'm doing it the way I know how to do it. Because I am not still learning. I know how to do makeup. I've been doing makeup since I was 10 years old. I might be learning the tips and tricks along the way. But essentially, I know what I'm doing. I'm sorry that it doesn't please you. I guess I just didn't use enough powder on this one side. So, I'm doing more powder on my cheeks over here. There you go. And I'm essentially just gonna have to go through over and over again with the areas that I did the blush. Yes, it's gonna potentially could cause a heavier powder look. Than we want, but it's better than people judging me. Because it doesn't look the way they like, the way they want it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm the one doing the makeup, not you. Because that's my uncle's excuse. Like, it doesn't look bad, but you're still learning, so you'll get it. No, I'm not still learning. I know how to do this. I've been doing this for 10 years. Just about. Alright. So again, not a lot of powder, so and then we're going to go into the bright powder, which is this pink powder, and set my under eyes. Alright, that definitely, like, no help. So now, again, not a lot, so. So now we're going to take this smudge brush here, and we're going to dip it into the brown and the Bite Size palette. And the smudge brush is so easy. We're just gonna use this shade. I thought I was gonna do both, but we're just gonna use this shade underneath. Okay. So alright. So it's bronzer time. So we got the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer today. And we're gonna use this big angled brush that's for contouring. But I'm gonna use it for bronzing today. I'm essentially just doing the jawline today. I'm not doing over here. And now we're going into blush, which is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Pinch Me Pink, which is a great blush to go over this blush. And we're again going to dimple this on. The other reason I like my cream blush to kind of be hidden per se is um so when I put the powder blush on, it's not too heavy, or it doesn't look too heavy. So now we have my lip gloss, which is the Beauty Runway one that I don't like per se, and I'm just forcing myself to use. And now we're gonna use the e.l.f. Stay On Night. Alright, so this is the finished product. All of that you can get at Walmart, especially Beauty Runway, because that's a Walmart brand. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Bye!